Ever strolled down a city street and found yourself captivated by the sweet melody of a saxophone or the rhythmic strumming of a guitar? Street music, or busking as it is often known, has a way of transforming ordinary locations into impromptu concert stages, captivating passersby with its raw and heartfelt performances. Historically, busking can be traced back to antiquity and has roots in many cultures across the globe. It was initially a way for traveling musicians to earn a living, bringing their music to the streets of towns and cities they passed through. In medieval Europe, for instance, minstrels would roam from city to city, playing their music in exchange for food, money, or a place to sleep. In America, street music evolved from the tradition of the traveling troubadour, with blues, jazz, and folk musicians bringing their music to the public spaces. From the early 20th century, urban spaces like New Orleans' French Quarter and New York's Greenwich Village became known as hotspots for these talented street performers. Over time, busking has evolved and adapted to societal changes. The advent of recorded music and radio in the early 20th century could have threatened its existence. Yet, street music survived and even flourished, offering a tangible, intimate alternative to the mass-produced music industry. Today, street music continues to be a vibrant and vital part of our urban landscape. It's a platform for musicians to showcase their talent, a testing ground for new material, and often a stepping stone towards bigger stages. It's also a place where music lovers can discover new artists and experience music in its most raw and authentic form. The culture of street music is as diverse as the musicians themselves. It's a world where classical violinists can share pavement space with hip-hop artists, where a jazz trio can set up next to a solo folk singer. It's a culture of sharing and exchange, where the lines between performer and audience often blur, and where music becomes a shared experience. Moreover, street music is a reflection of the society in which it exists. It often echoes the social, political, and cultural issues of the time, giving voice to those who might otherwise go unheard. It's a form of protest, of celebration, of expression. In essence, the culture of street music is one of resilience, creativity, and community. It's a testament to the power of music to connect people, to transform spaces, and to endure against the odds. It's a reminder that music, in its most authentic form, belongs not just on grand stages, but also on the streets where it can touch the lives of everyday people. In conclusion, street music, or busking, is not just about the performance, it's about the interaction, the spontaneity, and the shared experience. It's about music in its purest, most visceral form. A timeless tradition, busking continues to be a vibrant, vital, and wonderfully unpredictable part of our shared musical culture.